guys, my name is Lachanda Moore. I am the owner and operator of Rutulabi, which is a e-commerce shop dedicated to Afro-Surinamese culture. So if you can't tell already, I am Surinamese. You could just look. I'm Surinamese American actually. Both my parents are from Suriname. I was born right here in New York City, but my roots are in Suriname. So my goal for next year and the rest of this year is to improve my Dutch in Sranan Tongo. If anybody who knows me knows the level of like Dutch I can speak, it's like very little, but I can understand pretty much everything. I have an elementary school level. Sranan Tongo, I could read it, can't speak it very well, and I can understand it. The new slang, I'm not up on the new slang, but I'm gonna get there. The best way to learn any language is to immerse yourself in the language. I tried the books and the programs and stuff, but it really doesn't work. The Surinamese community is very small here in New York City. They say it's big, but it's like when you meet a Surinamese person in New York City, they act like they don't know you. People know what I'm talking about who live here. They act like they don't know you, or they pretend to be Guyanese, or they just kind of see you and just kind of like look the other way. But it's like trying to find a unicorn when you try to find a Surinamese person in New York or any place in the United States, pretty much. So it's not the same like in the Netherlands, which I actually grew up in the Netherlands briefly when I was younger. So they have a lot of Surinamese restaurants, and it's like easy to pick up on the language and the culture if you are in the Netherlands. But if you're here in New York, forget about it. So that's why my Dutch is trash right now, and my Sranan Tongo is even trasher. The only time I heard Sranan Tongo in my house was when my mom was cussing me and my brother out. Or when she's on the phone with somebody back home, and then they're like yelling and screaming on the phone and talking really loud, and then you'll hear words and stuff, and that's how I picked up on that language. So my goal is to relearn the language and be proficient in both languages, and the best way to do that is to immerse myself. So I'm going to immerse myself by watching some Surinamese shows and movies and plays, some Dutch shows, movies and plays. I try to find Dutch shows and movies with black people in it, which is very hard. You don't see black people on Dutch TV. I downloaded the NPO app, which has like all these different Dutch shows, and they're like 5 shows with black people on it. So yeah, hopefully that changes. I know that there's a movement right now going on to get a Dutch, a black Dutch network. So I hope that happens so I could go along with what I'm doing. So today I'm going to be watching a show called Asago. I have no clue what that means. Asago. I never heard that in my life. There's certain words in Sranan Tongo that I never heard in my life. My mother and my father never used them. Asago is one of them. I'm gonna assume maybe that's Saramakans. Saramakans is another language that's spoken in Suriname. I don't know any of that language, and I believe this play also has some of that in it. And the name of the play is called Fabian. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into some clips from the play and try to translate what I hear. If I get something wrong, please let me know in the comments, but I'm trying my best. I'm gonna try to understand and even try to repeat some of these phrases, but that's gonna be another disaster, but I'm gonna try.
Sasha, alobi di mi bigia hipiteo. Kumuto ya suppose ya
Okay, so what I'm hearing is a mixture of Sranan Tongo with what sounds like Saramakans. So I don't know what he just said. I know that he said, Sasha, the love I have for you, and then after that I got lost. And that's probably because he's speaking Samarakans and I don't know Samarakans. I'm gonna learn that too, but one step at a time.
Kom met die pond buiten. Pasagwa winti wai. Konte do January.
Meen je het?
Sasha, ik heb van eigenlijk een begu begi. Masa Jezus. Ang hidden 12 disciples via.
Okay,
Simon
so she
Petrus.
asked him. He told her he loves her, and then she asked him in, she said Dutch. She said it in Dutch. Do you mean it? Right? And then he brought up Jesus and his 12 disciples. I heard that, and then after that, I got lost again.
Yo, je maar zoveel dingen zegt.
Sasha, look hier mofu, mooi lollipop mofu. Echt met hij miskata kan stigen me zo nooit die mogi verdriet.
Weet je het zeker?
Isabi zeker oh.
Fabian, je weet dat ik van je.
So she told him, you see how you tell so much things you tell me, and then he turns around and tells her her mouth looks like a lollipop, which is silly. I hope she doesn't fall for that line. It's like whack. It's lame, but let's see what happens. So he told her, the chance that you gave me here, I'm never gonna give you sadness again.
Fam tampu ya so no
He
de mi
made a
de
mistake.
zeker fum
He's not gonna
sakta
make
ka
a mistake
yumi
again.
wani.
Oké.
How they're good now, he knows for sure that she's the one
Ik
he
ben zo
wants.
blij hoor. Ik hoop echt dat je het meent, Fabian. Want ik ben moe met die dingen van je.
Sasham lobby tanga.
She's so happy, and she
Okay.
hopes that he means it.
Oké.
Echt met tegi.
Hallo.
Okay, here comes some friends. Looks like.
Hey, yeah.
Can't hear too well.
Hey, ami Sasha suta puta lekker san yo. Honey kidos yo. Asitite.
Okay, that sounds like some more Samarakans.
Sasha, me gwe later oh.
Oké, is goed.
He's leaving. She's coming later.
Aha. Jullie mogen plaatsnemen hoor.
Ik neem geen plaats.
Sapsa.
Jullie mogen plaatsnemen.
Sasha, is je van mijn body?
Samsa, what happened?
Is je van mijn body? Look,
See how I tell you about Fabian body means yo.
Guelibi.
Maar hij heeft zijn
Broke
fouten
your
ingezien en ik
sack.
mag hem vergeven. Sapsa.
En hij heeft zijn fouten ingezien en jij
He
gaat
saw
steeds weer in de
she's
fout.
telling her friends that he saw his mistakes. And you just gotta accept that, you know, he's a changed person.
Maar je moet niet vergeten, meisje.
Is je van...
Is je van
Her other friends telling him you could forgive him, but you can't forget. And I believe that.
Ik verdraag niet.
And then this one says, this is why all my kids have a different father.
Maar dat wil ik niet hebben, toch? Daarom vergeef ik hem.
Nee, milat no danga sandati.
And she's saying she don't want different fathers for her children. That's why she's forgiving him.
Haradang. Haradang te je bel me na zo miskol.
Fabian en ik hebben afspraken. Hij gaat niet meer met die dame.
Oh,
Sasha.
Mama?
Is je van mijn body? Is je van mijn body?
Mama heeft u iets gehoord.
That's good.
Fabian en ik hebben
Now
afspraken.
her mother
Ik ga niet
came
meer
and
met die
says,
dame.
remember how I warned you?
Nee, hij heeft gezegd hij wil
And I'm
er
screaming
niet
at you or
meer.
whatever the case is.
Hij heeft alleen kleren
Now
thuis
he's saying
bij
how,
de
she's saying how he says he doesn't want the other woman no
Wanneer hij
more.
daar gaat, slaapt hij op de vloer. Hij
And
wil
that
die
he only
dame
goes to
niet
her
meer.
house to get his clothes.
Sasha, luister.
He don't want the woman
Word je
anymore.
net skroon, maar niet gek. Je go af en toe veel go tek wawa crossie.
Die dame doet vervelend, daarom.
Her friend is saying you're gonna go here and there to go get clothes.
Sasha, u werd
And
die verstand tegen
she's saying that he needs to just leave the clothes there. I don't know what she
Luister
said.
nou, mi weer naar de advies aan voelen, jere. Bedankt, ik zal het
Ja.
aannemen, mi jere.
Ja.
Sorry.
She's basically telling her friends, I don't want to hear nothing else you gotta say.
Die Hansen moet je Fabian.
And since her daughter met Fabian, that means keep going with him.
Heel veel
Keep
succes.
playing around with him.
Jawel.
Go ahead.
When the wind blows, you're gonna
She
feel
says
it.
success with what?
Meisje,
En ga nog gewoon
That's clearly
film
English.
en her. Vrouw ook weg.
If mama maakt fout, je mag vergeving.
Ja, natuurlijk. Je hebt gelijk, maar
Me
schat.
tell mama make fault.
So she said, as a man makes mistakes, you have to forgive him. I don't know about all that. She said she's not with forgiving. She kills him right away, and then it's nothing else, not mortal.
Weet je wie me de hele tijd belt?
Zeg het maar.
Sasha.
So now Fabian looks like he's with the next gal. And now he just told the woman, you know who keeps calling me? Sasha. The same one he said he will never hurt again. The same one he says he loves and all this other ish. And he's telling this girl, he told her not to call him no more. He said he bought another number, but she still get it and calls him. I have no clue what that means.
Luister goed naar me. Je hebt me al gezegd dat je bent gestopt met
She's telling him to listen and listen good.
Ik ben met haar gestopt, maar zij is niet met mij gestopt.
She said, you told me you stopped with her.
Luister, je bent mijn man, hè, Fabian?
Ik ben jouw man, ja,
En je moet naar mij luisteren.
Ja, luister nog, schatje.
She's saying
Jelle,
that you're my man and you need to listen to me.
Ik weet niet waarom ze me nog belt. Ik weet niet wat met
He's
je
basically giving her the same game he gave Sasha.
Je hebt je vrouw. Ja? Is
And
dat duidelijk?
this girl is
even?
just believing it because she's just like telling him to tell her
Je
not
ziet
to
hoe gelukkig
call
we
or
zijn, toch?
talk
Laat
to him
Sasha niet
anymore.
meer in ons leven komen.
She said, you see how lucky we are?
Jij bent mijn vrouw. Jij
Don't
bent
let
appel voor mij, hoor.
Sasha get in between our
Look on,
life.
Appie standing better than a Sasha. Na so chat buruko me verify see you come.
He said the time that he was with Sasha, all he wore was short
Dat
pants.
bedoel ik.
And now that he's with her, he's wearing long pants. And she's saying she looks after her man. But she said it in like a Dutch accent in Sranan Tongo.
Daarom wil ik dat
So I'm assuming she's supposed to be like a Dutch lady.
Zeg het nog een keer. Wat doe je met je man?
Je maakt me verlegen. Je weet dat ik niet echt Surinaams kan spreken, toch?
She's saying like basically you making her shy or something. She doesn't really know how to speak Suriname or Sranan Tongo.
Ja man schat, daarom hou ik van je toch.
Fixes up. I guess she keeps her man good and her man keeps her good too.
Ja, maar zo moet het zijn, toch?
He's saying like you let me see a whole nother life. He's just giving her a whole lot of game right now. And she's falling for it.
Maar ik ga nog een paar spullen voor je halen. Ik heb wat leuke sneakers nog.
She's saying she's gonna go get some more stuff.
Sneakers.
Wat zijn dat?
Ivan, hou op.
She said she's gonna buy him sneakers and he's asking what is that?
Ivan, ik bedoel patas.
He thinks she means Snickers, I think.
Oh, ik dacht dat het...
And then she says she means patas, which is Srangatongo.
Nee. Wat gaan we nog doen?
Jij bepaalt het. Je zei maar dat je een iced tea wil gaan drinken, toch?
And then she's asking, what are we gonna do? And he's saying, you choose.
Gaan we gewoon even wandelen in de
Hey,
mall?
mino best op zijn iced tea. Mino best op zijn burger.
Ik heb je dat soort dingen al geleerd. Je hoeft het niet elke keer
He's
aan
saying
te
before her,
halen,
he didn't know
man.
what iced tea or burgers were.
Maar ik te met tegen elke keer jelle. Mino
Dat
best
moet
op
het toch zijn,
He's saying, you
schatje?
opened my
Je moet je
life.
toch gelukkig voelen bij
You
me.
open me
voel me
Libby.
altijd gelukkig
I hope I
met
said
je.
that right. You open me Libby. Ik voel me altijd gelukkig met je.
Wacht even. Mannen!
Let me try to mimic what they
Ay,
say
man.
now. Ay man.
Ja man. Ja, lekker.
Alles goed?
Even hoor. Aqui eu
Lekker,
amanhã só
lekker
vai
means sleep. Eva.
Nango buno.
Okay, now he's switching up on the side of my guns. He don't want his girl to know. He's saying to his friends.
Na mevrouw, je mag me kennis toch? Yellow.
He's saying, this is my girl, you could, or my wife or whatever, you could make, you can meet her. And now she's like shaking everybody's hand and saying she's his woman. Fabian's woman. Fabian's woman, more like Fabian's idiot. But Fabian's idiot. And then I think he said he's gonna take her, which is weird. Because that's your friend.
Ai. Ja toch.
Ik ga je nog even samen met
Ja,
dan haal ik even snel.
Ja.
Oké, tot zo.
Fabian, dan ik me nog amai stok, amai slecht smaak boy. Maar tof jere man.
Altijd wie tof.
Je moet zeggen hoe de koniere Fabian.
I don't know what koni. Sandis I know what gewoon san. Je moest Fabib Chimboy.
Chiboy.
Je moest Fabib Chimboy.
Fabib Chimboy.
Man, say they made Eshina ma. I'm bigger for sea plata bakasi.
Hey,
Ina no one entre Kingspan. If me better one made them.
Okay, so he's saying, how do you get these women? You're basically ugly, I guess. And if he was a woman, he would just walk down the street and suck his teeth.
Hey.
Hey, Merwin.
Hey, Fabian, Miss Absaning.
Okay.
You do
So I'm watching the rest by myself. But overall, I think I understand most of it. Now, what trips me up is like if I try to repeat a lot of the stuff, by the time I'm ready to repeat it, I done forgot it. I can understand it, but when it's time to speak, ik weet het niet. Ik heb heel veel problemen met praten van Surinaamse taal en Nederlandse taal. Ik ga proberen. Het is niet makkelijk, maar ik ga proberen. Omdat als ik ga zeggen dat, ik kom mensen in Amerika leren over Suriname, dan moet ik wel Surinaamse moeten praten en Nederlands praten. En ja, ik moet het doen en ik ga het doen. Took a lot of brain power to do that. You know, I'm from Brooklyn. I speak English in Brooklyn all day, and then to switch it up is kind of hard. Maar ik ga proberen. Okay? Me go see from me do disi. Me see, alright. I'll be mixing up the Dutch and the Sranan Tongo, but hopefully you guys can help me and help me get on the right track to learning this language. Well, really learning how to speak it. I understand it for the most part. I just need to learn to speak it. Somebody help me. I don't know if these videos are going to be enough, but I'm going to try.